Life is a struggle. Oh.
Oh.
Shamai?
Shemai?
Well, may I just say, dydd gwilddewi hapus.
Jeez, Coil Dowie have this.
I wasn't sure if you were gonna pop in, but I got you a little gift.
Vilken am mine? Thank
Yeah.
you. I haven't had one in a long time. I have a request of you,
Oh, okay.
my dear friend.
Okay.
Orion is holding another event, but I can't be there. So the
Okay.
point of this event is, how did he describe it? To show appreciation for friends.
But I just gave you Welsh cakes, so
Yes,
what else would you
did.
need?
Thank you very much.
There's
I
my
appreciate
appreciation.
it. At the event, they're going to be writing like letters of appreciation to people, and because I can't go, I was wondering if you'd deliver my letters for me. As a good friend, because you're a very good friend.
I am a good friend. Oh. Am I gonna regret saying yes?
Of course not. Everyone's going to be there. Everyone that you know, you can hang out with Havo and Samich and Izzy
I
and
do like
Estelle
sandwich,
and
yeah.
Han, and I'm
Wait,
sure
well, hold on, wait, what was that
well.
middle one? Hold on, what was that middle one?
Pan?
No, the other one?
Izzy?
No, there was another middle one.
Estelle.
Yeah,
I'm
that's what I
hoping
thought.
Estelle would be there. I haven't seen her in a while.
Okay, I will do it because I am such a good friend.
You don't have to watch the kids with me ever again after this.
Okay. Wait, does that mean I have to babysit tomorrow as well because you're not going to be there?
No, you don't have to babysit. The other adults will be there. Don't worry.
That doesn't fill me with confidence. Have you seen Stanley lately?
So I have some letters. There's not.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few more than a handful, but there's not exactly one for everyone because I don't talk to a lot of people. So.
Oh my god!
I
1, 2,
appreciate a
3,
lot of
4,
people.
5, 6, 7, 8,
You've
9.
got one in there. You've got one in there. Don't be mean. And don't
Could.
go reading the letters either.
Why would I do
Other
such
than
a thing?
yours. Well, I'm just saying.
This is a goodwill
Okay.
gesture. Why would I do
There's-
such a thing?
There's some, private stuff in there about situations between people, and I'd just rather keep it, just deliver the letters.
Okay.
Was I wrong for trusting you?
No.
To...
I'm not gonna touch the letters, except to give them to people.
Oh, I'd like you to have a look at this as well.
What the fuck have you just given me? What the? Hold on. Let's go to church. No, we don't need church. What the fuck have you just given me?
So I've just been messing around with some stuff and experimenting and things, and that kind of had it kind of turned out how I didn't expect it to, so I was wondering.
Oh, you bet?
I was wondering
You
if you could give me
bet?
some insight onto where I went wrong.
Well, in my professional opinion, if you were trying to break several conventions of a Geneva variety, you succeeded, and it worked perfectly. Is that not what you were trying to do? Look, if you were trying to wake the dead, this would probably do it, but not in the way you think. Like, Jesus Christ. This probably has a higher alcohol content than pure alcohol, I'll be honest. Like, do not give this to Stanley. Sorry to dunk on Stanley today. Do not give this to Stanley.
Stanley for some reason.
Stanley's the only person I've really spoken to in the last month, I'll be honest. Right, so here's where you went wrong. You tried to make a nice cup of tea. And you made fucking cyanide instead, is the equivalent.
Was it the crimson grapes? Do you think that might have been it?
I think the crimson grapes are really just for color at the end of the day. What temperature did you brew this at? Was it a nice steady 666 degrees or
I don't appreciate the jokes you're making.
I
wonder if I used too much mandrake, perhaps.
You know what? Yeah, that might have been it. The mandrake, or even the belladonna. You know, might have.
I only put a little bit in to help with the smell.
So
It smelled a bit gross.
yeah, I can imagine. That would be the mandrake. So friendly word of advice about potion making. And anything really, is that the right amount of belladonna to use is none. You've just made fucking rat poison is what you've done.
I found a potion when I was out exploring.
Yeah.
And after some experimenting with it, I realized it had some regenerative properties, and I've kind of been trying to like reverse engineer.
Okay.
Then engineer a slightly stronger version for fixing bad wounds, because people keep falling off of buildings.
Who could that be? So you were kind of on the right track with the smell, and the color and that. However, it's less about how to get to that color and what you have to do to get to that color, if that makes sense. So like, sure, adding crimson grapes will change the color of something, but won't really do anything else. So why would you add it to a potion if it's just for color? Whereas what other things could you add to a potion that have potion making properties that would like make that color, if you get what I mean?
It was in sort of a sunken city.
Right. Okay.
It's like just some ruins, like a little village and stuff.
Okay. Was it like a big city or like more like a village?
It was more like a medium town sort of thing. I haven't really uncovered everything yet. There was like a church and
There was a church.
houses, and no doubt a cleric probably stayed there and knew what they were doing. But
So churches, clerics, that sort of thing, typically have more high-end ingredients simply because they often get some sort of percentage of taxes, right? So they can afford the higher end ingredients as opposed to like a regular like village healer or something, you know? Especially with a bigger town like that, bigger population, more taxes, you know. So to reverse engineer that, you would then want to look for like rarer materials, materials often associated with like aristocracy or royalty, because it's sort of like it was an attainable thing. Like the nobility love to pretend to be royalty when actually like they just sit around all day. So you know, that sort of like.
you know a lot about that, huh?
Just a little bit. Then fucking hate barons. Anyway, so.
More questions for me to ask you.
Yeah, it is my torrid history. So, here's the thing about alchemy and potion making is that typically it's not the quality of materials to an extent. I mean, obviously, like if they were farmed shittily, they're just not going to work as well. But the thing is, the reason you pay more for materials is typically because they're harder to get. And if they're harder to get, it's typically because they're highly sought after, because they have greater benefits for what you're looking for. For some reason, whoever decided that this was a thing decided, hey, I'm gonna make a herb that like heals all wounds, but you can only find it in this one specific place in Bani. Good fucking luck. So yeah, it's I would say figure out like the base of it. The base is the most important thing, and then everything else is just like frills and curtains and shit. Figure out the base, like the foundation of the potion. And that will be the standard for any healing potion, whether it's a strong healing potion or a weak healing potion, whether it heals all wounds or it heals a minor cut. Find the base of it, which the base most likely is going to be something pretty easily obtainable, because it has to be something that can be used for a majority of potions, right? It's something that a cleric would have, like in a church, in a village, would have an abundance of, because he's going to have to make a lot of these potions, right? That's what you really want. Once you have the base, then you can start playing around with other ingredients to see what fits this potion that you found. Also, it's also a case of looking to like what other side effects did you experience? Like, was there any, every potion has its like ups and downs. You get the potion and then you get a list of all the potential side effects afterwards. Typical. So, like, you obviously it was a powerful healing potion, so yeah, it made you feel great. Did you have trouble sleeping afterwards, or did you go to sleep really well afterwards? Because that's like a whole, like, different branches of ingredients that it could be. Did you experience any lightheadedness? Did you experience any drowsiness? That sort of thing. Any stomach pain? Any heartburn? Like, that sort of thing helps you figure out what, like, it's not just the main symptom that you're looking for, or the main benefit that you're looking for. It's any other symptoms and benefits that come along with it, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, I see.
I feel like I've just dumped a lot of information on you. I mean, all you really need to take away is, don't use fucking belladonna in your potions, unless you want to fucking, kill someone.
Luckily, I didn't try that potion.
Yeah.
That ended badly.
God, no, I genuinely, like, I dread to think, God, even... Fuck me, I've seen some terrible things. I've seen people's skin peel off. I've seen their, like, eyeballs melt and just drip out of their heads, like, just fucking soup, and I could not eat soup for, like, a week afterwards.
Oh,
there you go.
One last thing.
Yeah.
Sorry for asking you for a bunch of favors today.
That's all good.
Do you have any quartz you could spare?
Let me see. You know what? I just used the last of it.
Still no railings on here. If you got in trouble with the butlers, they're gonna be on your ass.
Nah, I bet they've forgotten all about it, actually. I've just been flying under the radar. Get it?
What's a radar?
I don't know. I don't know why I said that. That's weird. Why would they confiscate my lanterns for all things? Not like they were an open flame or something. Fucking hell, that scared the shit out of me. I'm not even joking. Scared the shit out of me. God. Hold on a minute. I'm too old for this shit. Hold on.
No, don't do. Hello?
What are you? What is that?
That's a snail.
That's a snail? How the fuck did you get up here?
That's honestly quite impressive.
What? Do I have a snail now?
Congrats on being a father.
Hold on, I think I just ran out of milk.
Oh, no, don't be like that.
Oh my god! I can't breathe. I
That was such a short time to become a father and then suddenly lose it.
Everything is in Excel right now. I haven't inhaled in the last 20 minutes.
Congrats and condolences.
Oh my god! They're alive. Hello.
Again.
You lived.
What are you gonna call your snail?
God, that's a great question. Well, considering that you have cheated death and surpassed even my greatest expectations, I will call you Jesus.
Sneezes.
Sneezes? Oh, fuck yeah, you're Sneezes now. Sneezes the snail. This is gonna make me very, very mentally ill.
Take me to Snurch.
You wanna go to Snurch? Yeah? Let's go to Snurch, come on. Welcome to Snurch. Here we have the Snarther, the Snun, and the Snowly Spirit. All snail. Or like, all snail. Look, if you get Bork, I get Sneezes. I really did not expect this today. On all days.
A natural caretaker.
I really am. I'm such a caring person. They're so much like me already. I can see so much of myself in them.
Yeah, you slimy bastard.
How dare you speak to my child like that? Don't ever speak to me and my snun like that ever again.
Are we pushing me off the tower?
Yeah, no. We're gonna get in trouble with the snutlers otherwise.
Stop. Oh,
Can't.
what? Do all the butlers have snail sonars?
I mean, have we ever seen them and a snail in the same room? No.
What adventures are you going to go on with your sniled?
Ah, you know.
Adventures.
Yeah. You're their godparent.
I suppose I am.
They're legal documents. Your snod parent. There are legal documents listing you as their legal snod parent.
Sneezes, you should probably stay away from Pavo. I nearly said Snavo then.
It's like brainworms.
It's like actual brainworms.
You see it like I'm not doing this consciously. The Snimskill SMP.
Snavo Wishcraft.
Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Llewellyn, I'm sure if you explain to Pavo that Sneezes is your son, he won't eat him.
What?
Pavo eats bugs.
Are snails bugs?
Well, I kind of had a word with him about there was a snail problem in one of the gardens, and he said he'd take care of it.
Alright, maybe, yeah, stay away from Pavo.
It's fine. I'm sure if you explain to Pavo that Sneezes is your sniled, then... Why? These are words. These are words coming out of my mouth.
Guys, I think we found a clip for the fucking Best of Mischief 2025.
Yeah, I'm sure. I've got to say this with a straight face. I'm sure if you explain to Pavo that Sneezes is your sniled, then he will leave Sneezes alone.
Sneezes rotate. Rotate faster, Sneezes. Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Thank you. How did you know I was actually really hungry right now?
Oh, that was uncomfortable to watch.
How did you know I was so hungry right now? Oh, that really hit the spot. A knife.
You've given the baby a knife?
Yeah. It's small, it's fast, you know, they still have a lot of range of movement. See, oh, get it, ooh, get it, ooh, get him, ooh, get him, ooh, get him, yeah, get the snosts. See, they get it from me.
I want everyone to know, about an hour ago, I started a very serious lawsuit.
For anyone just joining, this is the peak of the stream. The brain rot is so bad, I just tried to figure out what the actual word for sneeze was.
Check out my chat real quick.
Oh.
I cannot say that on stream without Twitch bamping me into non-existence.
I mean, what are you gonna say that's gonna get you Twitch banned? Nothing like a little bit of early onset hearing loss, am I right? Am I right? For some reason I get noise complaints from my neighbors. I don't know why.
Oh, do you? Oh, there you go.
God, what a terrible snide grain that was. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry for abandoning you, my snarled. Oh,
I
eat
look
him.
after your snarled.
I can
Your
see.
snarled is
Wow.
becoming a very experienced sniper.
Good. Have you been practicing your snaps? I never thought I would take to fatherhood this well.
Father, son, bonding.
Get him! Get him! I'm so proud of my snarled.
Get him.
Well, look, I've got a St. David's Day party that I gotta go to, you know, like...
David's Day party.
Snorge Snorth is gonna be there.
You know what, fine.
Snabbith Sneerwin is gonna be there, you know, it's gonna... I mean...
Don't read those letters.
I won't... Snetters. My sningers were snost. Sometimes it's okay to break promises. We're gonna go to bed now, because it's late, and we need to get our full 8 hours of rest, or otherwise, how will we effectively slay our enemies? Once upon a time, there was a itsy bitsy spider, a snitsy bitsy spider, who tried to climb up the Snorter snout. But would you believe it, down came the Snane, and snushed the Snyder snout. Unbelievable, it's crazy. Out came the Snunshine, and you won't believe what it did. Can you believe what happened next? It dried up all the Snane. So then, get this, Snitsy Bitsy Snyder climbed up the snout again. I know, this is a good story, isn't it? I'll have to find some more, see if there's a library with more storybooks in it. Good night, my snarled. Good night. Got work to do.